The woods in northern Minnesota go quiet in winter. Not peaceful quiet, but watching quiet. The kind where sound feels like it gets swallowed by the trees. Locals in the small town of Graywater didn't camp out there. Not after dark, not after the stories. They said something lived in those woods, something that used to be human. Colton had heard the warnings his whole life, but when you grow up in a dead town with nothing to do, fear starts to feel like a dare. So one night, he and his friends hiked into the pines, flashlights shaking in their frozen hands. The snow was fresh and clean, untouched, but halfway up the ridge, Colton stopped. Do you guys see that? There were footprints, bare footprints, in the snow. Not large, not small, just wrong. The toes were too long, like something crawling upright but forgetting how feet worked. The prints led deeper. The deeper they went, the quieter the woods became. Even the wind didn't dare move. Their breath hung in the air like ghosts. Then they smelled it, rotting meat, sweet, sick, clinging to the back of the throat. Something moved between the trees. Tall, thin, bones showing under skin stretched too tight, like the idea of a person that had been starved of humanity. Its eyes glowed dull yellow, sunken deep in a skull-like face. Its jaw hung open wider than any human mouth should. Evan dropped his flashlight. The creature's head snapped toward the sound. Colton didn't wait. They ran. But the Wendigo didn't chase like an animal. It moved silently, shape flickering between the trees, appearing closer every time they blinked. The group didn't make it back together. Colton burst through the tree line alone, lungs burning, collapsing at the edge of town where the snow finally looked safe again. When the sheriff found him, he wouldn't speak, just stared toward the tree line. And in the silence of that winter morning, the sheriff heard it too. A voice, far away, calling Colton's name in his best friend's voice. But Evan never came out of the woods, and the voice kept calling, night after night, because the Wendigo remembers those it sees, and it is always hungry.